Some purchases are considered splurges even by billionaires. From skyscraper homes to priceless works of art, the world's elite spends outrageous amounts of money to fuel their passions, show off their wealth, or simply because they can. Whether it's the most expensive item they own or simply the most exotic, the world's wealthiest splurges are always fascinating. So, let's take a look at the top 10 most expensive and outrageous things millionaires and billionaires have bought. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos. Steve Cohen's 14-foot preserved shark. Plenty of wealthy people have impressive fish tanks, but that pales in comparison to owning your own pickled shark. In 2004, billionaire hedge fund manager Steve Cohen purchased what may be the world's most unusual piece of contemporary art, a 14-foot tiger shark preserved in a mixture of alcohol and formaldehyde. Cohen bought the piece, formally titled The Physical Impossibility of Death in the Mind of Someone Living, for an undisclosed price more than a decade later for an undisclosed amount, which New York Magazine reported to be between $8 million and $12 million. Mukesh Ambani's home. Mukesh Ambani inherited and manages an oil empire worth an estimated $43 billion. The Indian entrepreneur used $1 billion of his riches to construct the world's most costly mansion, as well as the most expensive residence in his native country. Ambani's home is a 27-story, 400,000 square foot building with 3 helicopter pads and 6 subterranean parking levels, according to Forbes. The hotel, which is named after the fabled island of Antilla, is said to have a ballroom, a 50-seat theater, and 9 elevators only in the lobby. The maintenance of Ambani's mega mansion necessitates the employment of over 600 people. Roman Abramovich super yacht. The Eclipse, owned by Roman Abramovich, is the world's largest and most costly yacht. The Eclipse, which debuted in 2010, offers 6,000 square feet of living space in 11 cabins and suites. Don't worry if you miss her as she departs port. You may park your helicopter on her 3 helicopter landing pad. Do you have to abandon ship quickly? It's not a problem. The 3-person submersible on the boat can dive to 160 feet. Larry Ellisons Hawaiian land. Even the most lavish residence is not enough for the wealthiest of the wealthy. According to CNBC, Larry Ellison's residence is the Hawaiian island of Lanai, which he purchased in 2012 for a cool $300 million. His tropical paradise spans 90,000 acres and contains 2 four-seasons resorts, as well as a 3,200-person community. Are you thinking of staying at one of those resorts? You'll undoubtedly have a luxurious holiday, but it will set you back $21,000 per night. Prince Al-Walid bin Talal's Airbus A380 Flying Palace. Membership in the Saudi royal family inner circle has its advantages. For example, Prince Al-Walid bin Talal already owned a $220 million Boeing 747-400, but in his world, that's nothing. He paid $319 million for an A380 double-decker super jumbo jet, the world's largest passenger aircraft, in 2007. He ordered upgrades such as space for his horses and 2 Rolls-Royce cars, which pushed the price past $500 million. He sold his newest toy to an unidentified buyer before it was even finished. William Koch's Billy the Kid photo. When we think of the Koch brothers, we usually think of Charles and David Koch, the billionaire brothers famous for their Koch Industries empire and massive political influence. William, on the other hand, is a third extremely wealthy Koch brother who is also a huge fan of Wild West history. In 2011, he paid $2.3 million for the world's only authenticated photograph of legendary outlaw Billy the Kid. Ken Griffin's pair of paintings. Ken Griffin, the hedge fund billionaire, is a well-known art collector. The crown jewel of his collection is a pair of abstract impressionist paintings he purchased at auction at the same time, one by Willem de Kooning and the other by Jackson Pollock. He spent a total of $500 million on the purchase, which the Chicago Tribune described as one of the largest private art deals ever. Bill Gates' Scientific Scribbles by Leonardo da Vinci. Both Bill Gates and Leonardo da Vinci are math geniuses who changed history. It's only natural, then, that the founder of Microsoft would be interested in the thoughts of the original Renaissance man. Gates paid $30.8 million in 1994 for the Codex Leicester, a 72-page manuscript compiled by Leonardo da Vinci in the early 16th century, complete with the master polymath's diagrams, writings, sketches, and ideas for future inventions. The Sultan of Bruneis car collection. It's a good thing to be a sultan. Do you require proof? Take a look at the Sultan of Bruneis car collection, which he owns despite ruling a country the size of Delaware. His legendary fleet contains between 5,000 and 7,000 of the world's rarest, finest, best-performing, and most expensive automobiles, which Top Speed estimates are worth at least $5 billion. Among the most valuable items are 21 Lamborghinis, 452 Ferraris, and 604 Rolls-Royces, including the $14 million Star of India, the world's most expensive car. Jeff Bezos' newspaper. For 80 years, the Graham family controlled the vaunted Washington Post, the paper that brought down a precedent, until Jeff Bezos decided he wanted it. In 2013, the billionaire Amazon founder paid $250 million for one of the world's most influential publications in an out-of-the-blue deal, according to the Wall Street Journal. 3 years later, when Bezos told Fortune that he did no due research and simply took the first number the seller provided, he seemed to support that view. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. So please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. And finally, thanks for watching!